What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon in the crypto universe. Today is Wednesday, February 2nd, and today we're going to be talking about a new metaverse that's been heavily requested for me to do a review, and that is Netvrk. Netvrk is a metaverse that involves users to use VR goggles so that you can have an immersive experience selling, building assets, but also socializing in a whole new way. Now, is this worth your investment? Let's dive deep into that and figure out if it is for you. Now, with that said, be sure to like that button, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to join our Patreon page. And most importantly, be sure to beware of scammers in the comments below. They do try to reach out to you via WhatsApp, email, direct messaging, and Telegram. So please do avoid all those. I do not reach out to any of you guys regarding deals or offers. So beware and be safe. With that said, let's understand what Netvrk is all about. Now, Netvrk right now at its token price at the time of recording is $2.11. This could definitely change by the time you watch this video. It's built on the Ethereum network. Now, the market cap is 64 million, which is low considering that we have had a slight dip in the market. Is there opportunity for this token to grow? I think so. There's only a max supply, it says, around 100 million tokens. It doesn't say the total supply. But right now, it doesn't even really say how many circulating tokens there are of this. So that's really interesting. I don't usually see that often. So maybe there isn't a lot of volume. It went up as high as $7. Right now it is around $2.09. Now, let's understand what's going on. They think that their projections for their market, their total market cap, is going to increase by almost 80 million, I would say. Almost 80 million by 2025. But right now, it's saying that's going to be around the 24 million slot, even though we've kind of surpassed that already. But it's saying that it will grow even more over time. Now, is that promising? Well, we want to understand what's going on. What's attracting people to go to this? And if you go to their videos, in this VR metaverse, you could basically build land. When I mean build land, it's not just like copy and paste land. They're like really allowing you to sculpt the land. You can create holes in the ground, you can create trees, you can place stations anywhere across your land, but you're building it from scratch. Now, this can be either a good thing or a bad thing because not many people have the patience to put on their VR goggles because it is pretty heavy. If you've ever had a VR goggle, it is something that you have to put on your head, and if you don't enjoy having a contraption that's on your head, especially if it's heavy in the front, you may not enjoy this, but some people may really feel immersed in this. But if you do something like this, I can expect that this VR experience is more of a private setting, meaning that you're by yourself doing this. This is not something you do with a whole bunch of friends in one room because it's very antisocial. And I've known this because we've had VR virtual reality conceptions here in California, especially in the movie industry, and that industry ended up dying out within the first year. And a lot of different companies, especially IMAX, went out of business just because they were so hyped on VR. Could this be the next new thing? Possibly, if they're able to get you to incentivize to build within this land. But as you can see here, based on this video, it's showing you the capacity that you have in building everything from scratch. Now, not everybody is going to be into this. Not everybody is going to like VR goggles and building. Not everybody is that savvy. So, it could subject a small number of people getting involved and limit its audience. So that's just my personal opinion, right? Now, what can you buy with the Netvrk token? Well, you can buy assets, right? That's including building, vehicles, houses. You can also buy the land, which you can buy hotspots over from the beach and also in front of the city. But most importantly, you can also buy advertising space. So if there's a lot of people in this metaverse, then it will benefit to have these tokens to buy some advertising space on billboards within a city. But you also can generate NFTs, and those NFTs don't have to be just avatars or vehicles. They can also be land as well. So you can sell your land that you created, rent it out, or you can just keep it for yourself and try to advertise on your land. On the token itself, you can also start staking it within Netvrk. You can earn more tokens like that. So either way, a lot of these different ways within the asset, you can earn, send, or earn, buy, trade, make profit off these tokens. So keep that in mind. The Netvrk token does circulate within its ecosystem. Further on, we want to look at the website. So this is the basic overall map of Netvrk. And as you can see, it's massive. It's very huge. It's much bigger than Sandbox. Now, as you can see, if you have to create an account, by the way, if you want to be able to see this, and if you're lucky enough to score a whitelist spot for the minting stage, then you will be able to sign up an account and you can mint your land for dirt cheap, cheaper than what we're seeing it on the marketplace, which we're going to see in a little bit. But as you can see, there are different plots of lands here, and this is obviously the central point of Netvrk. That's the central hub. I think mainly a lot of advertisers are going to benefit from there. But is it worth acquiring any of these other assets? Well, I think maybe. I think the most important thing is, again, VR. Are you into VR? How many people own virtual reality goggles in the United States and around the world? That's the exact question that you need to ask yourself, and that will determine if you want to invest in this token or not. Now, let's look at the tokenomics. Now, the tokenomics right now, 12% is allocated to the team, 6% to the marketing department, 4% for advisors. They already had pre-seed sales of around 6%, seed sale around 7%. So a lot of different private sales and IDO sales are already been listed. So obviously there's a huge allocation to those people. Some of them got it for around 0.4 cents or 0.04 cents, and some of them got it for 0.07, 0.08. The list goes on and on and on. Now, what I find interesting is that they do have land that they do have for sale. And as you know, land in the metaverse is a huge thing now because people want to own property. And usually times like this, you can get good deals on these different properties. So as you can see here, you can see that there are some properties that are listing for 11,000 Ethereum, which is around $29 million. Is that worth it? Just for this little plot of land. Now, it may be for sale, but is anybody buying it? That's the thing. So let's go ahead and look at their OpenSea marketplace, which involves just their land. And as you can see, the lowest that you can buy is around 0.8 Ethereums. Now, it's almost one whole Ethereum, which is around $2,700 at the time of this recording. So $2,700, almost at that price, is kind of a lot to get a little speck of land. And you can feel free to go down the list more and more and more, but most importantly, you want to find one that's closest to the center, right? When I mean the center, closest to the center of this, or any of these other hubs right here, right? Because these are going to be used for main brands that are going to want to advertise and build their awareness around this audience. Now, I have not heard of any brands or any companies interested in Netvrk, so I'm not sure if this could be a great opportunity to buy into land. But again, if you believe in this and you buy in early, and then all of a sudden some brand comes in and spikes this Netvrk metaverse into the public eye, then you are well positioned because you bought in early. But again, invest safely. None of this is financial advice. This is just my own financial opinion. But what else is there? You can also get avatars. So avatars around 0.9 ETH, again, almost $2,700. Now you can choose any one that you want. They all have different prices, but obviously the identity, the avatars have not been revealed yet. But is this worth it for you for $2,500, right? 0.9, almost 1 Ethereum. I don't know. Again, I think I'd rather invest in land than invest in avatars. That's just my personal opinion. What about their vehicles? Their vehicles are a little less than that. They're 0.1 Ethereum. So it's ranging from, you know, motorcycles, we got roadsters, we got vehicles, ships, so much more. So say for instance, if I really wanted to get a roadster, right? You can get them for, I think there's a certain set price here. Let's look at the motorcycles. Like, is this motorcycle worth $472? Maybe, but you have to keep in mind you have to pay for gas fees. And will this be worth anything on the secondary market? In my personal opinion, I'm not interested in avatars or the transports at all. I'm just interested in land. So last thing I want to show you is obviously there's something going on with the transaction volume within Netvrk. It's up 47.9%, which is pretty high. This was uploaded January 29th of 2022, so this is fairly recent. But obviously there's some traffic being built there, so maybe this metaverse could be doing well. Maybe this is something that we're not seeing just yet, but there are people behind closed doors that are really interested in. Now, they also are starting the first play-to-earn game, which is called Mine Runner. And this is going to be available in Netvrk. And basically, you're running through a tunnel away from a monster, and hopefully you can earn Netvrk tokens. Now, this is just a speculative bet. Who knows if this is going to do well, but we have to wait and see if this game is going to hit new interests with users. Because if people don't like this game, again, wearing their VR goggles, then it may not be worth it. So, guys, with that said, this is just my personal thoughts. Now, personally, as a closing conclusion, I'm not personally interested in investing in Netvrk. I'm not interested in investing in any of their lands, avatars, or vehicles. And it's solely because of one reason, and you've heard it over and over in this video, and that is VR goggles. Now, there are convention centers, there are different companies trying to integrate and make sure that VR goggles are the future of today. But the problem is, these VR goggles, in order for them to be realistic, it has to be comfortable to wear. And having a screen in front of your eyes, literally just a few inches away, may not be good for your health. Just think of that. And yes, we see movies like Ready Player One. Yes, we see movies of living in a metaverse that Steven Spielberg would direct. But in all honesty, it's going to be really hard for people to adapt to this. And this is a very antisocial way of meeting people in terms of the real life. But yes, there could be a catering audience that loves the VR goggles and they love meeting people in the metaverse. That's totally fine. Not trying to diss on this project. This is just my own personal opinion. And also the token. Do I want to invest in the token? I just don't think that it's the perfect time right now, especially that Ethereum is not switched to proof of stake yet, which is Ethereum 2.0, so there's a little lag there. There are other, I'm sure, VR spaces within Solana that I would bet on, but this is just not the case for me. So guys, that's just my personal opinion. Don't let my personal opinion affect your choices. Please do your own research and be sure to do a lot of work around understanding if this could be the potential future of Metaverse, because there are a lot of Metaverse plays out there and this one just isn't for me. So guys, please let me know your comments down below, what your thoughts are on Netvrk. How do you feel about the lances? How do you feel about the project? Am I missing something? Maybe I'm wrong somewhere, because I'm always open to learning more about elements that I'm not seeing, right? So leave those comments down below, but be sure to smash up that like button, hit that subscribe channel, and be sure to join our Patreon page. And I'll see you guys next time.
Thanks for watching Cryptolution. Register on our Patreon page for our insider training tips and more. And don't forget to click on the affiliates link below to receive sign-up bonuses and access the global crypto assets exchange. Invest safely, and we'll see you on the next episode of Cryptolution.